So you want to know what teaching supplies you need to bring to China? Well, congrats on coming here. My name's Kuei-jo, by the way. I'm the creator of Elementary Chinese, where I teach teachers how to learn the everyday Chinese you need to communicate what you want here in China. I've been in China for 11 years, and every time I go back to the US, I'm bringing something. So I'll share with you my most useful teaching tools, and at the end, the absolute most useful one. All the links to them are in the description. You can get them on Amazon, shipped to your door, super easy. So let's get started. Any kind of phonics supplies or readers that you can bring over will do you well. You're probably gonna have to teach something with writing if you have older kids. I've worked at an international school, and for creative writing, ideas. Something about Asian culture or Chinese kids is they're afraid of making decisions, and something like this can help your students get started much more quickly. Oh yeah, two things. You're not to China yet, make sure you get a VPN, because China doesn't have free internet and you need to connect to Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Pinterest and Hulu and Netflix, and get your VPN before you get here. I got a good one, actually two, linked in the descriptions below. Second thing is if you don't speak Chinese, I got an online course for that. You can check that out in the descriptions below too. Barrel of monkeys, incentives for groups. The whole class does well, you give them a monkey. When they get like 12 monkeys, it's a party! Brain Quest. You probably already know about the random questions, trivia, stuff like that. The stories. These are so good because there's 56 stories with question and answers, which means you can make sure your students are understanding what you're reading. Look at this, look at this. Sneaker report, questions, answers, more questions. Ninja Chip, these are for third graders in the US. I would only use third grade with like fifth graders here in China. So if you're gonna be teaching, say, second graders, make sure to get the first grade or kindergarten material. It can never hurt to use a super low grade for an older student. That way they don't get hung up by comprehension. Bananagrams are just letter tiles, but you can do spelling games. You can say phonics and they can spell phonics. And letter and sound awareness, because Chinese kids in their native language don't have to say the ends of the words really clearly. So you'll hear your students not really pronouncing the N in man or pan. And tools like Bananagrams really can help them focus on the ends of words. Speaking of words, Spot It Basic English. I have 6 different Spot It's. They got Spot It with letters and alphabets, numbers and colors. You can easily have kids looking and saying the colors, or looking and saying the colors of letters. Spot It's a matching game. You play it with up to like 6 kids. The trick here is to have your students talking as they play the game with you, because Chinese kids, they sit in class with their Chinese teachers and they listen and they write, but they rarely participate and speak and interact. Remember, this stuff is linked up in the descriptions below. All of it can be gotten on Amazon, except these word spinners, which I had to go and get at Lakeshore Learning. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. The most useful teaching tool in my whole 11 years of existence in China. So when they're playing, they have to say the color or number or both of what they're putting down. Red 3, yellow 2, your turn, red reverse. Whose turn is it? Your turn, teacher. Like, I know this seems really simple, but this is the level that a lot of your Chinese students will be at. They'll learn how to interact with not just you, but each other. If you need to know what to pack in your luggage to bring to China, tap or click the screen right there. And if you want to watch another video from me at Elementary Chinese, tap or click the screen right there. Thanks for subscribing. My name's Kuei-jo, teaching you the everyday Chinese you need to communicate what you want. Good study, day up.